There isn't a student alive on this earth who isn't looking for a better method of note-taking. Many people have turned towards technology as their be-all end-all guide through academia. However, I would like to suggest that handwritten notes, for those who have the option of making handwritten notes, will far more benefit the student than typing notes on a laptop. As a student who's explored many mediums of note-taking, I would like to share with you my thoughts on this. I will express to you what criteria satisfactory mediums of note-taking meet and how handwritten notes fill those shoes. Let's begin by looking at the qualities of an effective note-taking method. Effective note-taking methods will be versatile. They must be versatile. They must be versatile enough to cover a wide range of subjects and reinforce what a student is learning. They also must be versatile enough to cover every different learning style that a student might have and reinforce their learning that way. In fact, note-taking must be so broad that Alberto Manzi commented on it saying, students should be informed of the advantageous functions of the note-taking process and should be encouraged to self-assess their strengths and weaknesses. What he's meaning by this is simply that the process is so complex that students need to regularly examine themselves to keep track of what works best for them. And an effective, versatile medium of note-taking must be able to be adapted over time per each student's needs. Effective note-taking methods must also be dependable. They cannot be easily lost. The dog cannot eat your homework. Your computer cannot crash. You cannot lose your notes in order for it to be an effective note-taking method. Effective note-taking methods must also be easily accessible. Easy access is part of what makes note-taking dependable in the first place. Are your professors' lectures easily accessible after they've already given them? No, not usually. However, are your notes on the lecture more easily accessible? Yes, probably. And so what do you turn to? Do you ask your professor for a copy of the lecture, or do you turn to your notes? You turn to your notes. Whatever is most easily accessible to you is what is your most dependable resource in a classroom. Therefore, a student's method of note-taking must be easily accessible at any given time. Let's take a look at how handwritten notes fill these shoes. Handwritten notes are versatile. They have been used over generations to reinforce what a student is learning. And they reinforce what students are learning by engaging more than one sentence. A student might engage their ears as they listen to a professor, their eyes as they engage with whatever a professor is presenting visually, but then they also can engage with the professor and their subject by writing things out. The more senses you engage, the more you embed the information you are learning into your body and into your mind. Handwritten notes are also versatile in the way that they can cater to any number of learning styles. You have students who learn through visual arts, who learn through listening, who learn kinesthetically, who have to touch and feel and be active in what they are learning. And writing out notes can engage all of these. You are listening as you are writing out your notes. You can be visually creating diagrams in order to better understand the material. And furthermore, you are actively moving your information from your ear to your mind to your hand to the paper, which would engage a kinesthetic learner. Handwritten notes are also dependable. They are not easily lost. You would have to lose your entire notebook for the year, which isn't impossible. However, it is a lot less likely if you're carrying that notebook around with you in your backpack every day and everywhere you go and every time you study. Handwritten notes are also dependable because they're easily accessible. Again, you open your notebook from this year of this class to the most recent page, and there are your notes on the most recent lecture. You don't have to go mining your way through years and years of data stored on an old laptop. Now that we've understood the qualities of an effective note-taking method, and we have examined how manually writing out your notes will meet these qualities, we can conclude that handwriting notes is not only an effective method of writing out notes, it may be a better method than using the technology that we have for taking notes in a classroom for those who want a better academic experience. Thank you.